Cybercrime keeps increasing and poses challenges for all our society. The COVID-19 pandemic further exacerbated this. We see that criminals exploit the vulnerabilities of our societies and a particular dependence that we all have on computers during the pandemic for fraud, denial of service attack, and many other offenses. COVID-19 is also a digital pandemic. And this is also true for the Eastern Partnership region, for Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Georgia, Moldova, and Ukraine. For more than 10 years, we have been cooperating with this region on cybercrime. And support is now more important than ever. In June 2019, we launched our new Cyber East project. This is a joint project of the European Union and the Council of Europe with a duration of 3 years and a budget of 4.2 million euros. What are we doing specifically? First, we promote the development of cybercrime policies, strategies and action plans. This is important to ensure the engagement of decision makers, but also the involvement of all relevant stakeholders. Secondly, we support the strengthening of criminal legislation, substantive criminal law and procedural powers for prosecutors, law enforcement to investigate and prosecute. This is important to ensure that all action by government is based on law and that this action is subject to human rights and rule of law safeguards. Thirdly, we are training investigators, prosecutors and judges, not only on cybercrime but electronic evidence in general. Any crime these days may involve evidence on a computer system. We have to make sure that any prosecutor, any law enforcement officer, any judge has at least basic skills to deal with cybercrime and electronic evidence. For that, we work with training academies to ensure that this becomes a long-term program and not just one ad hoc activity. Furthermore, cybercrime and electronic evidence are cross-cutting issues. It's not something that cybercrime units can deal on their own with. We need to ensure interagency cooperation with computer emergency response team, with financial intelligence units, but also with the private sector and many others. Only in this way can we ensure an effective response to cybercrime. And finally, we support international cooperation. In a single offense, the offenders, the victims, the computers used and the electronic evidence may be spread all over the globe. You cannot deal with cybercrime if you do not cooperate internationally. This is very important. We help countries through regional training exercises and also to help them make best possible use of the tools of the Budapest Convention on Cybercrime. In a nutshell, everything we do here is to make sure that the rights of citizens in the Eastern Partnership region, but also their safety, is ensured.